Yeah, I would. What is it? Strawberry watermelon.
Watermelon. Wait, isn't that a song by Harry Styles? Strawberry watermelon. Isn't that a song by Harry Styles?
It's watermelon sugar.
I only smoke a Red Bull vape, and it's in my car, or else I'm gonna keep hitting this fucking thing. So I had to put it.
A Red Bull vape?
I don't know. It fucking hypes me up. That's why I was like, I don't know. I'm manic all the time, so it don't fucking matter.
Can you imagine? It's just condensed Red Bull. You're just
No, but like that's the only one I'll hit, and that's the thing. That's a blue one you always see me with. And I don't vape. I didn't vape until I got hooked on this one, and now I can't put it down. Like that's a problem. I probably shouldn't have done it. And on that note, with terrible decision-making skills, welcome back to another episode of Unhinged with Ian and M.
back to Red Bull. What flavor is Red Bull? Because it kind of just tastes like gasoline.
I fucking love it.
I love it. I love it too.
It just has a distinct taste.
Yeah, it's like Monster. Original Monster just tastes like Monster. It's they say it's like they say it's like citrus, but
those DMs that I was just reading to you, and like the message that he just sent me with his face, and you said, "Who the fuck calls someone a goddess if you don't know them?" He said, "How are you doing, goddess?"
Ew.
Gross.
Like-
What a little subby piece of shit.
Okay, but that's the thing. If you don't realize by now that like I like a man that like if you can get me to submit to you, like good fucking job.
So you're willing to do both, but you need to believe it.
Like I need you to believe you're not a little pussy.
Yeah.
I can't be with a little bitch, but I also can't be with like someone who's like.
I bet that guy moans when he wipes. Fat shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Fuck. Oh damn.
Does that? I wonder if that's happened with like a woman when you're wiping your coochie. You ever hit the clitoris just right and be like, ooh.
I haven't.
I bet somebody has. Somebody with like.
There was one time I got my nail. Like my nail got my like clit. No, it was I liked it. I was like,
Oh, you probably would like that spiky wheel thing,
yeah,
man.
and it's just like
Yeah,
I spiky wouldn't. Oh, we need. Well, I mean, we need to try it and test it out, but that'll be on another website, not here.
Because like, you must just not have like sensitive shit at all. Because like,
No,
there's some
I'm traumatized,
girls
but
that are
thank
like
you.
hypersensitive, and like you touch it, and they're like, oh my god.
No, I'm just traumatized. But thank you
That's fine.
for the reminding. No, but that's the thing. I feel bad with like me being with a guy because they're like, I don't get you off. I'm like, yeah, but you got me wet. Like that's the first thing. Like, because there's guys like I don't fucking even get wet.
Yeah.
I'm over here like subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm telling you like I don't fucking like sex. So I'm like, but I do like I'm fucked up.
I love when you're talking to a guy, and it's mostly younger guys. They're like 18, and they're like, oh, fucking so tight, fucking, ugh. If it's that tight, she's probably not that turned on, Chief.
Very true. Very true.
Like, because when you get turned on, it loosens up a little bit.
Exactly.
It's all lubed up. So, like, if it's super tight, you're not doing your job.
No, I absolutely agree. That's like those guys are like, oh, like once you have a baby, like your shit's fucking loose, or like you slept with this many guys, like your shit's loose. A vagina is a muscle. Like you're not going to fucking stretch it out. Because I can push out a baby and it goes back to where it was. You're fucking
Your dick ain't baby size, bro.
Exactly. Like your fucking teeny weeny ain't doing shit. Like
Yeah.
you ain't stretching my shit out.
Yeah, I've never seen a dick this big around like a baby's head. Fucking 8 inches in diameter.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're like, oh yeah, like yeah, she's loose. You know, stretched her out. Yeah, she's been, you know, around
Who talks
town.
like that?
Oh, listen.
Plenty of men.
Plenty of guys. Listen, I was like some of these nicknames that some of these fucking guys have for these girls. I'm over here like, well.
I recently talked to a man that, without meaning to, I think, told me that he has a micro penis. Because he told me that condoms fall off.
I've heard that one too.
I've never had a condom come off.
Oh, you wear condoms?
Twice, maybe.
Okay, I was like,
But-
I'm out here raw dogging life, so why wouldn't you raw dog?
I can think of less than 5 times that I've worn a condom. But like to have one just come off, they're pretty tight.
They are tight.
Yeah. Unless you're buying the wrong size.
Like, yo, are you buying an extra large when you a fucking extra small? Like,
dudes definitely do that because they don't want to tell the cashier that they got a little dick. Like the cashier is gonna.
Do you have extra smalls in the bag?
yeah.
You got any of those finger condoms?
I've seen one of those.
I've had to wear them. I cut my finger when I worked at Wendy's, and they're like, "Oh, get a condom." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like a finger condom.
Yeah.
And you fucking just roll it over your finger. I'm like, ow.
Yeah, I saw like an extra small condom. It was legit rolled up like that big around.
Are you sure it wasn't for your finger?
Oh yeah.
What's
it
an average?
was in a Durex wrapper.
What's the average size cock? Like 6 inches?
It's like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, but that's the thing. I don't want you guys probably won't get it because you aren't fucked by men that often.
Yeah.
But
It's been a while.
if I'm going to fuck someone long term, I don't want you to have a big dick because
not sustainable.
And it's gonna hurt. And that's the thing. I like going more than once, and I like it in my butt. So if you. We know this. We just had this talk. Like,
It's
I'm not
still
hiding.
funny every time
It
you
is.
say it.
It's just the way I like it in my butt.
I want you to have an average size ding dong. I don't want a long dong because then I'm gonna be like, tensed, so fucking tensed up. I can't move. Like, no, I want to be able to relax. You shove out my ass, and I just enjoy it. Like, I don't want to worry if my asshole is bleeding.
I was watching a podcast and they were
porno.
interviewing a porn star.
Okay.
And you know,
Do I remind you of a porn star, and this is why we're talking about this?
No, it just made me think about it. But they asked her, because this is obviously the first question you're going to ask a porn star. They were like, is there such a thing as too big? And she was like, not for me. She's like, but too big is just if you can't fuck them the next day. Like, if you can't consistently have sex with that person, that's too big. Plus, I hear way more complaints about too big than too small.
Absolutely, because guys with, like, maybe, like, average or, like, less than average, like, length and wieners, they fuck like sewing machines.
Yeah.
You're like a woodpecker, just fucking pecking that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
and like, it don't matter how big your ding dong is, you gotta get the ocean and the motion.
What?
You said that backwards.
Yo, okay, that might be the blue juice. You gotta get the motion, the ocean and the motion.
Nope.
The motion and the
Motion,
ocean.
the ocean. There
Yo,
it is.
I was talking about this at the bar I may bartend at, allegedly.
Yeah, they're gonna come and get you if you bartend.
No. It's public, so if you follow me on anything, Emily Anthony. Double the M, double the A. Emily. Oh, no, wait. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Mm-mm.
That's not my name at all. My name's Emily Murray on everything. Double the M, double the A.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
You got it.
EMMILIMARA.
Proud that you remembered your name.
No, that's my handle. My bad. My name's Emily Anthony.
Yeah, but you see it like every day.
I know. Listen, if you Google like Emily Murray spelled like that, I have like 3 fucking like fake like accounts about me. Like they have copied everything. I can't tell you how many fucking Instagrams are fake of me. I'm just like,
Does that make you feel good?
oh, yo, I'm waiting for my Reddit. Which one of you motherfuckers are gonna make a Reddit out of me so we can just shit talk Emily?
Have you ever,
I know I have Facebook hate pages against me.
I would.
You have Facebook hate pages against you?
Oh yeah, someone like the ones like a burn book where they just talk shit about me and share it into this like group. I think there's only like 6 people, so I'm over here like, yo, if only 6 of you guys hate me, because I know I say some fucking offensive shit. Like if you don't hate me for one thing, you can like I openly admit to everything that like people can hate me for. So it's one of these things.
You are
like
pretty easy to hate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm one of those people. You either like me or you hate me. There's no in between.
I think that's most people. I've never met somebody that I'm like, I kind of like them. Either I like you or I don't. Maybe that's just me.
I just recently met someone that like I didn't like them when the way they came off because I felt like they were too nice. It was almost too fake. And then I realized, I was like, oh my goodness, this person's like great. Like I actually fucking like it. Because I got to see like that real side of them. Because I'm very real. And that's why people don't like me. Because I will probably offend you. If I'm not calling you a fucking pussy on my Snapchat, I'm going to offend you either with my blog, what I wear, or like what I fucking say, how I swear, how I parent. Like you will be offended by something I do.
How I swear.
How many times have I said fuck within the past 15 minutes that we have started?
I don't understand people that don't cuss.
Okay, and the fact I call myself a fucking cunt on a regular basis.
Like, even my dad, hardcore Baptist man, I've heard him drop a few fucks before.
Yeah.
And it caught me off guard the first time. It was pretty sick. But yeah, I don't think I've ever met somebody that I've never heard curse.
Oh, there's some people that go like flabbergasted or like they say
That's
the
just
most
a word people say.
No, not flabbergasted,
Like,
but they say
golly
like
gosh.
oh, flip it. Oh my gosh. I'm
I
like,
hate
oh my
that.
fucking god damn it, fucking shit.
Oh my gosh.
It's-
I know someone that says that.
Oh my gosh.
I hate
I'm gonna start saying that.
You ever hear people call water?
water. Yeah, that's a
Water.
Philly thing. That's a Philly thing.
Guys, we all remember my El County accent.
Don't start.
I'm not gonna
I'll shove that mic in your eye socket.
down my fucking throat. No, just kidding.
Gross.
Um.
I paid money for that.
Anyways, and you could sell it for probably twice as much if I shove it down my throat.
Like bathwater. That shit is crazy. There's a
Someone
girl
told
selling
me-
farts in a jar.
Oh my god, I'd be a millionaire.
Fuck it. No, straight up. Someone told me because I don't get my nails done anymore. Someone told me to sell my fucking nails after I've done. I said that's fucking genius.
Your nails?
Sell my because they come
What are
up.
they gonna do with them? Chew on them?
Be like,
They're like, I know where these are.
yeah, that's the thing. Be like, oh my goodness, she fucking like with
Yeah.
those. So I'm over here. That's genius. That's fucking genius. Instead of selling my underwear, I'm gonna sell my nails.
I saw a Reddit where people were selling their socks.
Honestly, okay. What should I start selling? Do you guys want my underwear or do you guys want something different?
I wouldn't want your underwear. You poop a lot.
I seriously was like, yo, you can go pee, but I just took a shit. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
At least you warned us.
If
I did. I was like, yo, I just fucking shit. You guys bought taco. Well, we got tacos. I just shit myself.
I can't think of anything that you should sell except for maybe like, I don't know, a napkin that you wipe your fake bake off with. And then
Why,
you could be
do you
like,
think I'm that
I got
gross?"
some of her orange.
But here's the thing. So, like, Ian's obviously not attracted to me, so I need to hear something from my creepy, like, followers. What do
Well,
you...
they're gonna be like, sell me your toenails.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Cut
Listen.
your toes off and send it to me in
Yeah,
the mail.
like, if y'all want that, I'll give it to you.
A toe? You only have 10.
You could sell them for a decent price.
Yeah.
Sell them for 10 grand a toe.
Oh,
You got
no, at
100
least-
grand. I'd sell my toes if I got 100 grand.
How much do you want to bet I get a creepy message that's like, oh, I had this fucking motherfucker. I had this creepy motherfucker be like, well, what do I get for $1,000? I was like, oh, I thought you were just sending me money. This dead ass, like, whatever. He thought he could, like fuck me for $1,000. I'm over here, like, at least 80,000. At least. I was
80?
like,
What a weird number.
80,000. At least 80,000.
Why 80? What do you want to buy that's $80,000?
Why wouldn't you want 80,000?
Why not 100?
Fuck yeah.
Why not
You're-
50?
Why 80? That's such a weird number.
No, I was like, I thought 80 was decently reasonable in between like 50 and like 100.
I'd take 1,000 for a boning. Fuck it.
You would fuck someone for $1,000.
Yes.
I would not. It has to at least be double digits. I'm not talking double digits like 10 grand. Like, yo, I could go hit up some. I could go.
That's 5 digits.
No. $10. I'm over here like double digits. They're like $10.
$1,000 for 3 minutes of work? Like,
I
fuck,
fucking
dude.
for $1,000. It has to minimum $80,000, and I might consider it.
You know, you say that.
What
but
would
you'd
they
be-
sell? How much would it take for you to fuck someone? And it depends.
Fuck
Listen,
who?
if you got like if you're famous, I'll fuck you like
Yeah,
for free.
it would depend
I
on
was like, but
that person's level of.
What do you have to offer?
Like, are they a dude? Are they hung like a horse? Are they expecting me to suck them off to completion? Are they famous? Are they gonna put it in my butt? am I fucking them? It all depends because my prices change.
Okay.
But just to have sex with a random female, if I were a single man, it would not be that much. It would not be that much money.
I hate the fact you just said that.
If it were a famous female, free. Famous male, free. If it were like Jeremy and I didn't know him.
Any famous female though? Rosie O'Donnell, free.
I would.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because then I get to
You're famous.
then I get to come on this podcast and say I fucked Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. I would
Fucking
get so much
disgusting.
fucking clout. I don't even care.
I've done worse.
I don't care. I don't care if
Caitlyn
it's
Jenner.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to fuck a
Fake vagina.
like a real pretty Taiwanese lady boy just to see if I'm homophobic. You know, because if I can do it, there's still a dick there. You know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I would totally. I would personally like fucking trans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I just want to
absolutely-
know.
No, like, no, I would no matter what because I see like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I wouldn't do it no matter what.
Really?
Yeah, if their dick's bigger than mine, no.
Oh, okay.
You
Valid,
know.
because someone's like,
Yeah,
no, I need my dick
like,
bigger. than me.
like if they like the Afro Man song, he says she whooped out a dick that was bigger than mine.
Okay, I might not do that. Yo, let me tell you about this past weekend when I'm out on a Tuesday with Andy fucking Hoover from Bake Shop Bakes. He's gonna be on this podcast one day, and I was like, yo,
What did you say? Bake shop.
Bake Shop Bakes.
Strange.
He has a location in
Does he make
Tyrone,
muffins?
Altoona. Like, he does baked goods, and then he also does like amazing food. You would fucking love. Do you remember watching my snaps? I'm over here like, oh, you're Andy over Bake Shop Bake. Do you remember that?
No. I dumped that information as soon as I retained
He
it.
could totally be on if
He would-
brings,
no,
like,
he would've-
blueberry muffins with him. Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
fuck yeah. Andy, I know
Blueberry
you watch this.
muffins?
I know he watches this every morning when he takes a shit. Shout out my real MPV.
MPV. That sounded like an STD. Yeah, I came down with a bad case of MPV.
Anyways, Andy, on Tuesday night we went out for some networking, and this motherfucker and I are rapping Colt 45 in a bar in Altoona on Tuesday.
Have you ever heard that Afro Man song called Pimp in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Love that.
I love that.
Did you hear what he said about Altoona?
All tuna.
Listen, I ain't from Altoona. I just own a business there, but I need to move there. I don't know why I'm here.
I would
What do you
not.
say about Clearfield?
Clearfield.
I fucked that bitch in a field. Or something like that.
Probably. Do you know how many people in Clearfield and like fucking Elk County? We fucking like getting pipe and fucking like the field.
You sounded like a pig.
I had sex next to it. I had sex next to an airfield once in my van.
Okay, let's talk about this strangest place you guys have had sex.
Damn.
Strangest or like most public?
Okay. Oh, I can't do most public.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Okay.
Because I don't consider public necessarily as strange.
Okay, well, listen, because I've been like, I got ass in the Applebee's parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been digged down in like a fucking Denali. I've been fucking like, like a
Obviously.
obviously, I've been bent over fucking like Jeep bumpers. I've been like,
Yeah, public stuff.
I've fucked maybe at a park that's like close to a location.
See, like a parking lot's one thing, but if you're getting topped off on a fucking roller coaster, that's
Yo,
a whole
I'm
different
trying.
story.
I'm trying. I have definitely like.
I wouldn't. That's a good way to get a dick shoved through your fucking jugular.
That's true.
Because it's going to go up and down. You're going to be like,
Listen, so I fucked on the railroad tracks before.
just on the railroad tracks?
Yeah, I
or
don't know
like
why
in
the
a
fuck-
car on the railroad tracks?
No, like definitely just like
So
lay
just
down.
holding on to the railroad tracks.
Yo,
Damn.
yeah.
I feel so boring listening to all that.
Where the fuck you fucking on the foot of the bed? Like,
Weirdest place Edwards is fuck the kitchen.
I mean,
Oh.
I fucked this one girl in her dad's house, and she decided to do it on the floor, on the carpet. And we we got done, and my fucking knees started bleeding.
Damn. How hard were you going at it?
Pretty hard.
He's like, oh, yeah.
There were 2 spots of blood on her dad's
I love
carpet
that.
from my knees.
I love that. I
Have
personally
you ever
love
fucked
that.
on the carpet? It's rough, dude.
I just had a thought. You're a very tall giant of a man.
Yes.
Okay. You're hooking up with somebody that's very short, and you're on your knees like that. How far apart do your legs have to be spread to sink down?
Pretty far.
So they
Doggy is hard for me, dude. It just doesn't.
I
line
fucking
up.
love doggy. Oh, you know
I have
what
to
I
like,
love?
I have to like stand at the end of the bed. Otherwise, I'm like fucking like doing a split, like acrobatics.
and then you got no leverage.
Yeah, it's all about traction.
Yeah.
Everything's
But
about
when-
traction.
I like doing doggy at the edge of the bed. Like have her at the edge of the bed, and I just stand.
Oh,
And
I
then
love
it lines
that.
up perfectly.
See, I'm not-
You know what I love?
I'm not quite tall enough to do that.
You want to know what my favorite thing is? Is when I get a motherfucker that just picks me up and pins me up against the fucking wall and just fucks me up against the wall. I love that. I've loved that. I've had a few guys like pick me, like throw me up. Like I can't. I'm fucking like 200 pounds right now, but like pick me up like and just like eat me out like as I'm fucking up against the wall. Like I love that shit.
Your head goes through the ceiling.
I don't. Hey, I'd rather have it go through the fucking wall during sex as opposed to a motherfucker being pissed at me. Some of us are traumatized.
There was like, there was a girl I knew that got pinned up against the wall, but it was just like drywall. So there was a dent from the back of her head
Oh, yeah.
in the drywall.
Oh yeah. And weirdest place you've had sex?
It depends on your definition of weird. Because like I've had sex next to somebody's sleeping parent before.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh.
is that weird or is that just risky?
That's risky, but that's also what like. Okay. What else?
Public places, you know, the woods.
Oh, yeah, we
parking
all do
lots.
that.
Everybody's done parking lots and such. Public bathrooms. I feel like everybody's
I've never done a public bathroom.
It's not great.
I don't want to.
You kind of think about the
That's
germs
like doing
a lot.
that's like fucking a fucking like porta potty. Like I'm not doing that.
I beat my dick in a porta potty.
What?
Yeah.
On a summer day?
No, in the military.
Oh, yeah, not just a summer day. A summer day in the Mojave Desert in August.
Love it. Love it.
I call
That
it the
shit be stinking.
Oh yeah, heat beating's bad because it's like 125, just radiating shit stank. But you just got to get through it because that nut is needed. So, yeah, you jerk off in the smell of shit. There's urinal cakes next to you. I would not have sex in that situation though. Because
I can't be like. It's okay, baby.
I
It's
feel
just
like
fucking-
a porta potty would be too close quarters. Like I'm fucking like huge though, so I'd be fucking like banging into shit.
Yeah, I don't like shower sex for that reason. There's not enough room.
I don't like it either. And water is not a lubricant.
It's not a good one. No, I mean it'll work for a little bit.
Not very good.
Yeah.
I used to hate shower sex, and now, like, I used to hate shower sex. Then every single day, I had like shower sex with someone, because we always showered together. And now I'm like, I kind of miss it. So like,
I've only enjoyed shower sex
shower.
when it's like this where you can pick them up.
Oh, and they can like grab onto like
Yeah,
oh yeah,
grab onto like something.
You want to know what fucking sucks? In my old house, we used to have a curtain rod, and I would, of course, like we had good sex, so
And you
I'm
pulled
over
that
here
curtain rod down.
every fucking time, every time, and I would just leave it there because you know we're gonna be in it, and like oh, you know you got family whole ass going on. We're like, oh, we're just gonna be a few minutes in the bathroom. Fucking curtain rod's going down. And we're like,
The biggest downside is when
going
you
pound town in the shower.
when you have somebody pinned against a wall in a shower and you get slip sliding around and you knock down a shampoo bottle and it lands on your toe.
Oh no. When I say we would knock down everything, like fucking like the like three because we have to have different like shampoo, conditioners. Everything's getting fucking knocked down. The curtain rod's going down. And the next thing you know, one of us is running out in a towel to make sure everything is good out there because you know you hear screaming and crying like who the fuck knows what's going on down there, but you are only focused on the moment.
Yeah, but have you had something fall on your foot in that moment? Instant soft penis.
Oh,
Took me right out of it.
so
I was
you're
like, ow,
ouch.
my piggies.
this little piggy went to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my
Have you
goodness.
ever had like a sex related injury?
I don't know. Like, I have oh my goodness. This is gonna get real fucking personal. And I was like, I don't know if he had something fucking wrong with him.
He like bruised my cervix.
No. Why the fuck? That happened. I don't know if the sex was just this good. Please educate me on. Because he's like, yeah, because I fuck good. I was like, dude, I think you had something on your dick and I'm having an allergic reaction. Anyways, my whole fucking like clit, like, it swelled up.
Like,
that's an STD, I'd
like
imagine.
Swelled up or like extended?
No, like it fucking got puffy.
Oh. That could be from friction.
Like, we had good sex.
Because, like, if they be
like, and that's why I think was
the shit out that bitch.
I don't know. And I'm over here peeing, and I look down, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, he comes in because we're so fucking close, and he's staring at. He goes, yeah, you never had that happen before? And I was like, no.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like, yeah, that happens.
if he's beating the clit up, I could see it. But if it was just normal penetrative sex and that happened, I would say there was something wrong.
Yeah, well, that's
you
the
got
thing.
some sort of bacteria up on that, John.
But then I also remember when he started throwing off my pH balance, and I said, hey, I think you're some sort of vitamin he was taking. I said, hey, I think this is throwing me off. And he's like, no, it's you. Yo, that's a sign of cheating. If that motherfucker's throwing off your pH balance, he's cheating on you.
Either that or if, like, you suddenly get herpes, like, maybe.
But if they're a skilled, like, gaslighter, they're gonna be like, oh, no, I had that the whole time. Like, you gave it to me. Like,
Yeah.
no, but, like.
I am so glad I've never had a serious STD.
What have you had?
Chlamydia.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any.
Are you sure?
I that I know of. I've had scares where I woke up the next morning, take a piss, and it burns. Get little pins and needles. But it worked its way.
You could be a carrier because
yeah, you can be a carrier and not show up.
Been tested because I slept with some risky.
Oh, Edwards, please admit about those risky.
When you go hog slaying.
Like after my baby mom, I didn't have much
hoe
standards.
phase.
Yeah.
The hoe phase lends to some risky business. Yeah.
No, I think I may have contracted things from like my long-term flings.
That means they're probably cheating.
Cheating.
They're flings.
Oh,
so
flings.
like, yeah,
okay.
they're fine.
I thought you said long-term things.
No, flings. Oh, yeah, but like, yeah, but like my shit. This was gonna be a good conversation.
Don't you hate that? Yeah. Have you ever walked into a room and been like,
why the fuck am I here?
What the fuck did I come in here for? I do that shit daily.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh my goodness. No. We were talking about flings. How long has your longest like fling lasted?
Like friends with benefits situation?
Yeah. You're going to be shocked when I tell you mine.
4 months?
Oh God, you're not supposed to have a 9-year fling? That's
not a fling. That's just somebody you fuck every once in a while.
No. We fucked like probably like at this time probably at least 3 times a week.
Well, then that's just a sexual relationship. The flings
For
don't last
9
9
years?
years. Yeah, flings don't last 9 years. Are you kidding me? That's just.
Is it weird that I've never had like a sexual fling? Like
you don't have friends with benefits?
Like a FWB, never.
No,
really,
never. We usually end up in a relationship.
Yeah, that's not something I've had happen often because normally once you fuck long enough, somebody catches feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't catch feelings over fucking. I catch feelings over if I vibe with you, because sex means nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unfortunately, I hate that, but that's the reality behind mine. But if I fucking vibe with you and we connect, then I'm like in the feels, and then like it's hard to break because it's not sexual for me. It's like this person and I, we fucking like we vibe.
Yeah,
if it's a fucking vibe.
In my dark days, I'm like, you have a vagina? Let's go.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You're like, you're willing to put my penis in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
I'd be like, I haven't showered. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, that's a real thing you think of. If somebody's like, let me suck your dick, you're like, for a second, you're like,
when was the last time I showered?
Yeah, because you don't want them getting.
It's like I worked all day and it's like sweaty dick.
Yo, that's why you guys need a slut bath.
You think I'm gonna carry around a kit of like fucking wet wipes?
See,
Yeah.
I have
These
self-control.
motherfuckers just stared at me.
I have self-control. If I'm to the point where I need to carry a bag around to clean my dick off, I'm just not fucking.
Okay. Be real, McConnell.
I can't.
Have you ever known you were gonna get some and then you fucking wash your shit beforehand?
Yeah.
Like in the sink?
Yeah.
I have
just
to.
with straight up
like
hand
body
soap.
wash is fucking
And they're
fucking
like,
rinse it
they're
off.
like, why does this smell like my body wash? You're like, no reason. It's what I use too. What a coincidence. Yeah, I've been there. Why is the water running for so long? Just washing my hands. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a thing guys do. At
Yeah.
least us.
No, that's the same thing as
That's
a
the
slut
same
bath.
thing girls do. Yeah,
Like if you know.
we just use the resources we're given. We don't prepare for it.
Okay, some people do. I know there's been times I'm not prepared for it, so I'm out here being like, "Yo, ladies, what do you got?" And you're like, "Fucking like."
See, that's a girl thing. A guy will find someone who'll be like, let me find some fucking baby wipes or some fucking soft soap in that little pump bottle, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand soap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we all take slut baths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just do it in different ways. I'm not going to carry a bag around for it.
Yeah.
I just reach in the shower,
You all
grab
got your
body
pussy-
wash, fucking cold a day.
Yeah. I'll even use their loofah. Gotta make sure I get the crust off it.
Oh fuck! This is unhinged.
Good plug.
I know. 69 subscribers. I'm gonna wax this man's
Who's
asshole.
the one that
You're
thought
not
of the
waxing
name
my
of this
butthole.
podcast?
Her.
Was it you?
Yep.
That's
So-
a perfect name.
So you want to know how I thought of it? So this past summer, someone turned to me when I was like the manager at a gym, and he was like,
How many jobs do you have,
"Dude,
bitch?
I fucking know what my name is." And he goes, "When you're done with your little unhinged state," and I'm like, "Unhinged."
Nice.
And I said it just like that with one eye open. And I'm like, I'm not unhinged. And then I like was like, you know what, motherfuckers? I am unhinged. I fucking love it. And then I was like, Ian, you and our conversations at the fucking jail are bad. Like they are worse than this probably half the time.
Yeah, well, because we didn't have to be careful about what we said.
Oh yeah. Oh, they were bad. Except for when I'm over here talking about my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
that.
like, huh? Believe that. I'm over here talking about my daddy. And like the shit Ian and I have talked about, like it is fucking unhinged. And like I have made many like unhinged decisions within the past like few days actually.
Well, it's so much easier to talk about wild shit when you're working in a jail where everybody's in there for doing something extremely stupid.
But I also think it's a comfort level that you and I like found.
Yeah.
Like, because like that's the thing. I'm a very like I get very comfortable around people and I get like I'm an open book. But like you and I like and we just like flow with like saying we roast each other like motherfuckers. I've never found a motherfucker to roast me.
You're like
my brother.
I was gonna say a cousin that I don't really like.
I hate you.
Cause like
I fucking hate you.
I don't like most of my Are you close to your family at all? Like anybody?
Well, I don't know my daddy, so
I mean anybody. Like uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents.
I'm the black sheep. I'm the family
I
disappointment.
talk to my dad and my little sister and nobody else.
No, I haven't talked to my sister in a while. My mom seriously lives like downstairs from me. I hardly talk to her.
And it's not like
And like when I do talk to her, we fight. Like
My family does not get along like 90% of the time.
Neither does
No,
There are
and,
certain
like, that's the
people
thing.
that I've chosen just not to talk to anymore.
Yeah, because I don't
For,
want to
like,
deal with it.
It's better for me because
was
it's
just talking-
stressful.
100%. Let's get a little like serious. I was talking to someone today, and like people who don't have a toxic family don't realize that like family's toxic, and sometimes you need to cut them out.
Yeah.
And like that's a hard lesson to learn because we grow up to like it's pounded in us like family first. No, I don't give a fuck who's toxic. I don't give a fuck if it's family. They're toxic. Get them out. Cut them out.
My problem is I cut out a lot of my family that has done nothing to me.
Really?
Yeah, like
I can point out every single reason why I probably don't associate with like certain family members.
One of my brothers is probably just one of the best dudes I've ever met. He's just a solid guy all around. I never speak to him. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but it has nothing to do with him. You know?
I had a family member fucking turn on me because I got my medical marijuana card. Straight up. Like, I don't understand
my dad.
Like, you can go out and get fucking blacked out drunk.
Yeah.
But I choose to smoke weed instead.
Yeah.
And that's an issue for you. Like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever even smoked? It's like not even comparable.
No.
I don't like people that judge you off of something that you do to the point where they, like you said, turn on you. Mm-hmm. Just because you do something, even though it doesn't change who you are necessarily. It's just a thing that you do, and they're like, "Oh, I don't fuck with that, so I'm done with you." All right, you can fuck off.
This person tried to change me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, I don't fuck with that either.
I had the problem where I did some dumb shit when I was younger, but everyone just looked at the dumb shit. They didn't look at the why is she doing this. So then they're so fixated on the acts that you do and how you rebelled that you are forever this piece of shit. That to the point when I opened up the business, no support, none, no emotional support. Like, nah, like I'm over here like, fuck it. Like my best support with my business, strangers, fucking strangers. I love you guys. I fucking love you guys.
But she also hates you at the same time.
Okay, stop calling me a fucking goddess. I'm a fucking cunt.
Facts. My thing is, like,
you put the cunt in country.
I put, yo, I'm going to get the word fucking cunt across my fucking Jeep at this point.
You should get it tattooed on your forehead.
I should.
I knew my ex had an aunt who had the inside of her lip tattooed right here. It just said bitch.
I like that. I want I think I want daddy in there. But I want daddy on my ass. Listen, should we get daddy on the inside of my lip or daddy on my ass?
Daddy on the inside of your lip is weird because then you're going to have to be like to show it to them. And that's the least sexy thing anybody can do. Are you about to throw in a chaw?
Or I like a please on my lips. Like a please.
On the inside? Once again, you're going to have to.
No, but it's still that mysterious of like.
You should get please like a Hitler stash right across the top.
Just fucking. Whip it out.
Guys, we should make a bet of me getting. Well, I'll get anything tattooed on my ass. What should I get tattooed on my ass?
How many tattoos do you have?
I only have the sleeve, the half sleeve of my ribs. I'm not.
I have one.
Yeah,
I don't have anywhere. No, because I want a full leg sleeve. I want my neck. Like this is what I want. Black out this down here. I want to get a hand tattoo with like flowers up. Like I got ideas. I'm just like
I want so many, but I refuse to go to like a subpar artist, and all the artists I want to go to are expensive.
I don't know what you consider. Like I don't know what was it.
Like
I don't know how much I paid.
I can't justify with as much debt as I have. I can't justify spending $1,200 on a sleeve.
Wait, you only $1,200?
That's just a number. I can't justify spending that much money on something when I have a car payment, a house payment,
absolutely,
credit cards.
Absolutely. So yeah, absolutely. So when I did so I got my sleeve right before I opened up my business. So that wasn't. I got this one done right before I opened up the business, but it was kind of like so. I was working in corrections, very stable job. I had a savings. And then I was like, great, I'll start getting a sleeve. And then I came down with all those medical issues. And then I was in the middle of the sleeve. Like, the sleeve is not done. That's my thing because I stopped because I was like, I opened up the store and I was like, I can't. I was like, the store comes first. So, like, the sleeve's not done.
Yeah. But like there's a guy in Brookville. I don't know his fucking name. I just know his shop's right next to where I work, and I've seen tattoos that he does, and he'll do like a full half sleeve for like $300, and it looks not good.
No, because
and the
you
color
paid for
all
what you
falls out.
How much do you think I paid for my sleeve?
$2,000.
A little bit more.
A little more.
Well,
I was gonna say, is that including a tip?
I tipped him good also.
Yeah.
I was like, and I love my tattoo artist.
Where'd
He's
you
the best.
go?
Kevin Lee, 4th floor. But Dave's great also. He
4th floor, where's that?
right down the road.
Really?
Yeah.
We can.
It's fine. I don't care. They know. Yeah, but right down the road.
You've
Kevin's
said Elk
great.
County like 20 times, though.
Yeah, but Elk County's like.
I've noticed there are some really good tattoo artists in Elk County.
Oh, fucking.
And I don't know what it is.
4th floor. Kevin's amazing. He learned a lot from Dave, but like, just I will forever go to Kevin because I need my ribs redone, also. And when it becomes a priority again, absolutely, I'm going to him. Absolutely, like very respectful, great human. I'm friends with like his sister. Like and it's almost like because you are supporting. Like I'm wearing his art, so like fuck yes. Like I love that.
Yeah. They're in the like Punxsy, Brookville, Jefferson County sort of area. I've seen one tattoo artist that I would be willing to go to, but he's always booked out for like 3 years.
Anyways, there's this really hot tattoo artist, and when I say he is my type because he is covered in tattoos, like just fucking hot. Learned how to tattoo in prison. I'm like, whoo! I want to go to him. I want to go to him so damn bad, but the only reason why I go to him is because I think he's so fucking hot. So I won't go to him because my dumbass is gonna be like, "Can you?"
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go to like someone who like knows what I like. Like I know it's going to do a good job, not be me being like, "Yeah, I know you just like fucked up that whole tattoo," but like. What's like in those pants?
Yeah, I was
like, I'm not trying to do that.
The girl that did my tattoo, I was super attracted to.
Yeah.
And since she did porn, she was very okay with like getting all up in my business. And okay, mine's on my elbow, so I was like this, right?
I didn't even know you had a tattoo.
Yeah.
Is it just a
And I was like, I had my
you're
arms
trying to
straightened
grab.
out. No,
You're
I was trying not to, because I didn't want to be awkward. I was just like, oh my god. She's like, I need you to bend your arm, and I was like, eh. And she like grabbed my hand and just slapped it on the inside of her thigh. I was like, oh my god, I'm so hard right now.
So here's the thing. I did have my ribs done by like someone else because I didn't like go to Kevin till like after. I have a cross. And if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, you already know this. So I have a cross, and it's not exactly the straightest. And then I also have another tattoo, and it says daughter. I used to be super religious. We're not talking about this, but it says daughter of the king, and it's written in Hebrew because the Bible was originally written in Hebrew. So let's not talk about how super religious I used to be.
Nerd alert.
Anyways, it's fucking 3D because they dug so fucking deep into my skin that I don't even know how to fucking cover this at this point.
You can feel the scars on mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy
she
that
was
did
really
mine
heavy-handed.
Oh yeah.
He's
and, like,
heavy-handed. I can feel the numbers on mine.
Oh no. So like, well, this one's a cover up. Obviously, you can feel the date. You can still see the date. I got my first wedding date tattooed on me. Woo!
What's the worst tattoo you've ever seen? I know exactly.
I think my ex has a pretty bad tattoo. He won't watch this. But it's my ex, and I think it was him. I think it was my ex because I did date that man, so I definitely think it was a him issue and but it was just a bunch of lines. I'm like, what the fuck? It was supposed to be like a grave, like yard, and it just like, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
The worst I've ever seen was on an inmate.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. I
And
forgot about inmate
so
tattoos.
many bad.
They make you feel great about yours.
It was a stick and poke right here. Right on his titty. It said, get cake, stack money.
I love that.
The worst one I've ever seen was also on an inmate. It was a female inmate.
Why the hell are you seeing this on famous?
It was above her vagina.
I know what you're talking about.
It was above her vagina, and it said whites only with
big old
pot
arrow.
leaves. With pot leaves that looked like palm trees. Like, it looked terrible.
And a big arrow that pointed right at her crotch.
How the hell did you guys see this? I've never seen it.
She had to. There's a picture of it.
We take a picture
Like
of all
right,
the tattoos.
it's cut off right at.
I
right
know,
at
but do I know the inmate? Because you want to know the worst tattoo I know is that inmate that always came in and had fucking seizures, and she had this fucking star on her face. No, and then here's the thing: I had a former inmate reach out to me because he knew my ex-husband, and I was like, buddy, your name sounds familiar. I said, I used to be a CO here, blah blah blah. And he's like, and I just fucking read his name up on the police report again. And I'm like, I'm pissed. I took that shit personal. I said, dude, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Not just fucking see your name again. I went on Snapchat because I know I have a bunch of like of you like former inmates that like follow like us and everything. Like, we don't want to see your name. We don't want you back in jail. Like I know, I honestly, like, some of you guys we know you're gonna end up back, bottom line. But like some of you guys, I'm fucking pissed when I see your name in trouble again.
I legitimately only cared about seeing 2 inmates go back to jail. The rest I really couldn't care less about.
Wait, going back to it? Oh no, I like
there was 2 inmates that like if they came back, I was always like, man, come on, like you're better than this.
Like no, I think there was like the one I have on like my Snap, and I know he follows here. I don't want you back in jail. Huh? Yeah.
Angelo.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I do not.
I fucking love that.
No,
he was cool.
Like,
Shout
no,
out.
like I fucking like I would be pissed. I would probably fucking take it personal. Cause dude, at this point, I got you hooked on fucking Teakwood cologne from like Bath and Body Works, so we can bleep out his name and you'll know who I'm talking about.
You can't go to jail now.
You ain't no man. You got your fucking shit together. We're all rooting you on.
I forgot about him. He was cool.
He's the best.
Plus,
best.
you know too much.
He's not the best. The best was we'll just bleep his name out because I can't think of any other way to describe him. But
I just saw him recently.
He's my favorite inmate of all time.
I just saw him at a bar.
He's lost a ton of weight.
He still looks good though. I'd fuck him.
Oh, he's so hot.
Oh, let's talk about the one I would fuck. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, his mugshots. Block out his name. But yo, your mugshots got better every single time. Oh, I know. I would be like, check out how well this man aged.
Is he
like
the one
prison
that had
did
like
him good.
the really high top fade with all the tattoos?
Oh, fucking covered everywhere. The one that I had to personally say bye to go upstate. Why the hell did I? And he's on my Facebook. He's on my Facebook. I'm like, and I fully stopped him in the hallway. And I was like, I'm so glad they didn't take you upstate because I want to say bye to you. Why would I say that?
Because you were horny.
No. It came off so bad. He slid into my DMs. So I'm just like, I hope you're doing well. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was the tattoos and like the whole uniform. I love a guy in uniform.
Wrong uniform. if they're in orange, wrong uniform.
So yeah, that was probably the only guy that I was like, and daddy.
Wait, what was that?
Oh,
okay.
I was upset. I couldn't get, like, the minute he went upstate, I was like, such a bad boy. He was for his DUIs.
Yeah.
His fucking DUIs.
You would have been obsessed with
fucking roided out.
Jacked.
Okay,
tattoos,
I have a thing for guys who are roided out.
And he was dangerous.
Bad boy.
Took 9 cops.
Oh, I love that.
He was kicking them in the face. They tased him. Nothing happened.
Where's he at?
Don't know. Not in jail.
SCI what? Okay.
Not in jail. I know that much.
No, he's out. I just
saw him.
From where? That county?
No, he went back because he was technically a state inmate. He came back for a year almost, something like that.
Yeah.
And then he went back, finished his sentence, and got out.
Do you remember when he was on work release and he came back in? He knew we had to strip search him when he came back into the jail. And there was a new CO. I can't remember who it was.
It's always him.
Awesome.
He left.
This man, he's like, all right, let me go back out to my car real quick. He went back out to his car. He got a condom and stuck it in his asshole.
I love that. I fucking love that.
So when they were like Ben spreading cough, it just a condom fell out.
He was acting super gay the whole time. He was like, just imagine this big fucking 6'4", almost 300 pounds of solid muscle man.
Okay.
And he's just like, oh, it might smell like my boyfriend. And then spreads and coughs, and there's just a condom hanging out of his butt.
There are people that put Snicker bars in their ass.
Melt them so it looks like shit. Inmates are hilarious.
So you know who else I was like weirdly obsessed with? He worked in the kitchen, bald guy. I don't know, but he was the first guy.
He was the
handcuffed.
nicest dude in the world, but he looked like he would rip your head off.
Oh, yeah. So he was the first guy I handcuffed, and I found out he was good friends with my ex. And when I handcuffed him, and I'm shaking and just smiling into his eyes.
You know?
I'm like, putting shackles on him. And he's like, that's a little tight. I was like,
you know what else is tight? I loved handcuffing dudes that were too fat to get their hands behind their back, so you had to use 2 sets of handcuffs. It was my favorite shit, because they'd be like stretching, and you're like, it's just not working, Chief. And you gotta grab another set of handcuffs and clap it on that bitch.
Guys, I remember the one like state run we did, and it was like that big time Chet who was well known in that area, and he was a school teacher. And his like chain, like, because we wrapped them in chains, and this motherfucker's just shaking the whole time. You released them. This motherfucker's just shaking, because that was the same time everyone's favorite inmate went upstate. And he's just shaking the whole time. I'm like, do your chain hang low? Does it wobble to keep tight not keep tight?
He was so scared.
He had every right to be. I hope he's fucking like living in hell right now.
Oh, he got raped.
Oh,
for sure.
As he fucking should at this point now. But I'm over here like, and then I was like, y'all remember that time that I asked this fucking Chet if his chain hang low because it was like falling off of him. Like, oh gosh.
God, I do
That was my favorite state run, but also hurt the most because I was like so many of the favorite inmates I had.
No, my favorite state runs were the ones that we got rid of the fucking douchebag inmates. No. Just to finally see some of them gone was the biggest relief.
But that's also the thing, because like the one waited so long to be sentenced, and then I was pissed at this other guy because like he took the first bid he was offered. And I was like, yo, like, why'd you take it? He's like, yo, fucking send me upstate. But he knew me. He was the one that, like, and I don't write many people up. And this was the day I whipped out, like, 3 write-ups in a day. Because he's like, what, Emily? And, like, I got fucking pissed off at him. Next thing you know, fucking word-for-word detail. And then the lovely D-Dubs hit him with everything at that fucking time. And I was like, because I didn't write people up. So you knew it took a lot to, like, get me pissed off. I didn't fight back with him. I just hit him write-ups.
That was an issue I never had, inmates calling me by my first name.
Well, and that's the thing.
Never really happened. It happened with females.
Did you have a certain inmate, like, obsessed with you?
I don't know.
He would, like, write you letters.
Certain inmate. You get a bunch of dudes locked up with other dudes. They're obsessed with every female that walks on that block.
Remember when the one from Alabama, anytime it was a full moon, would fucking turn into someone psycho, and he hit you the one time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was in there on a DUI, and then he punched me and got 2 to 5.
Like, he kept fucking up, but that's the thing. He needed, like, torrents.
He was schizo bad.
He needed, like, torrents, and, like, I felt bad at that point because we knew what he needed. The minute a full moon fucking hit, this man was psycho, completely different human. Remember the one we had in Bravo, that female who had that fucking issue with me? Who actually had an issue with, like, the 2 of us that worked there. Dark hair, fucking, like, we looked very similar when she worked there, and she would always say,
oh,
do you remember? This is the one that spit on a also.
Yeah.
Fucking psycho. Yo, she had lice so fucking bad. Like, I seriously went into this block. I would always wear this bun. I went into this block with a fucking glove on my head. On my fucking bun, because I did not want lice. I was that freaked out about it.
I always loved when inmates spit on an officer, because you've never seen an inmate get treated like shit faster.
Oh
than
no,
when
like
they
we will
spit
fucking
on
destroy you.
Like you could
like if someone spits on me, I'm taking that as a fucking personal attack.
I take it
like
personal.
that's an assault.
Yeah, like I've watched inmates straight up punch officers in the face, and they get in less trouble than if they spit on somebody.
Spit, absolutely.
Because bodily fluids are gross, but especially when everybody's got
that gets in your eye.
No, but
whatever
that's the
they
thing.
have, you have now.
And
yeah,
every
you could
inmate's got Hep
transmit
C.
that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can transmit that, and that's like the issue with it. But that certain inmate, I felt bad for her because she obviously needed some serious help that we were not able to do.
She came back.
Huh?
She came back.
She came
bald?
back.
Did they fucking shave her head?
No, she was more pleasant.
I think I was there because I was scared to be around her. And
she wasn't that bad. She was still a bitch, but like wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't know how that happened to her. Like, I remember when I first started, this was when the guys in the fucking hole threw their shit up on the fucking, like, ceiling. So, like, anytime I would walk in, the fear was, like, yo, you're gonna have shit coming out at you. Like, absolutely.
One of the funniest radio calls I ever heard, it was from when...
Still there?
No.
Is she
but
fucking...
anyway, she was in the RHU. And then all of a sudden I hear, they're throwing shit over the radio.
I remember.
Did she just say shit?
Remember when a certain officer said, whoever ate your mom's a hoe.
Oh my God. Yes.
And I'm over here worried that my radio talk being like okie dokie is bad, but like y'all are over here calling each other hoes. And then
listen, so we need more context. So this guy, he brought in a cookie to eat on his break.
Very excited about that cookie.
Very excited. And then he went to eat that cookie on his break, and he found out someone ate it. And then he got on his radio. He was like, whoever ate my cookie, your mama's a hoe.
He barely got in trouble for that too.
No, but that's the thing. So like us, like I'm always a hungry bitch, but we were always on shift with someone who stocked me up on food. And if that one didn't stock me up on food, the my creepy, always stocked me up on food because he was a dad, so he always had those daddy snacks.
Just call him by his name, Christ. Fucking Christ.
Listen, Christ, once you figure out what a podcast is, you need to be on here. I'll let you sniff my seat.
He will.
I know. I'll make sure to fucking fart on it for you, bitch. Anyways, I love his comments on my pictures. He's always like, and I know how he's saying it. He's like, those pants, girl. It's like all that ass.
He's super bow-legged.
I love him. He's my favorite. He's my fucking favorite.
He says the reason he's so bow-legged is because his cock's so heavy.
He's so fucking hung. He's so hung. No, honestly, and that's the thing. Like, that was my favorite place to ever work at because I worked with, like, I had the best people to work with. Yeah,
I loved the people I worked with. I honestly didn't even mind the inmates.
Yeah.
It's just the way the place was run was annoying sometimes. But you can only. I get you're conforming with state laws and how the county works and budgets, and I get it's not an easy job to run a fucking jail, but still, some of it was fucking ridiculous.
Daddy did amazing. I would never degrade anything Daddy ever did.
Degrade his face.
Daddy did. Yo, I would fucking disrespect that man if I had the chance. I am so sorry. Ian did just call me a little raunchy, but like Ian got to hear it firsthand. Like, I am on the phone. I can't control myself. I'm like, have you seen this man? Like, how do I get his attention? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was obsessed with... I had to leave because it was an unhealthy obsession with my boss at that point. Unhealthy.
An unhealthy obsession.
So that's why you quit?
No, I got hired at state, and I just found someone high up there.
So I heard a rumor that you were trying to come back.
I did. So
and then they didn't pay you as much as you wanted.
No. So this is what happened. After those months, they did offer me what I wanted. They offered me $2 more than what I wanted.
But you didn't take it?
No, because I wanted to work there while opening up the store, like, that sort of thing. But someone, because I was in a very hard situation, didn't want me to work with a certain.
Yeah.
Because they knew. And if you heard the full stipulations, I said I would come back. I just can't be on this certain shift. And they said, absolutely, like anything, like whatever you need. But then the negativity from my outside sources said, no, like, I don't trust you. You're not going back there. No, you guys, because I asked for a certain amount, and then I was offered $2 more than that amount. And I was just going to do that while I opened up the store and, like, that sort of stuff. But it was definitely the outside factors that stopped me. And I'm pissed because I missed you guys. I hate you.
I wouldn't say we missed you.
Yeah, you did. Bitch, you said you were sucking his cock to get me back.
Yeah, we were desperate. But
no, but
It sounded like you were desperate.
we were. Just,
We need
But you guys know I'm a good fucking worker also, so it's not like I didn't leave on bad terms. My last day, a certain CEO pissed me off beyond belief. You bet your ass I took that fucking cart, fed Alpha quicker than shit. I'm going to the lieutenant. I'm fucking drenched. And he's like, "Do you just do that in like how long?" I said, "Fuck yeah." Like, I'm not going to leave this place hanging. I loved you guys. Mm-hmm. I said, but I was offered what I thought was my dream job. I was like, I couldn't pass it down, and that was the biggest joke. Like, so if I would have stayed at that facility, I wouldn't have my business now. So everything happens for a reason.
How it is upstate.
Well,
don't fucking go to the one I went to.
Yeah, where she was at would be different than...
No, but that's the thing. So where I wanted fucking military. I wanted military aspects. I didn't want to get screamed at by the higher-ups because I called an inmate a pussy. Like, I still want to be able to do...
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went. Yeah.
You couldn't call him a pussy?
No, I got screamed at for even saying fuck.
Oh my god, I called inmates so much shit.
Oh yeah. I've said some nasty shit to some inmates.
To be fair, I knew who you could say it to and who you couldn't.
No.
Because there were some inmates that you can fuck with and they're okay with it, and then there's some that get so fucking butthurt and they just want to get you in trouble for no reason.
No, so my thing was anytime I would say fuck in a sentence or anything like that, the higher ups reamed me out. So like you guys know how I am. My external like appearance has nothing to do with like how I am inside of a facility. When I showed up to my first day at this job, I barely had any makeup on. I didn't really have like nails on. I didn't have nails on it. I barely had any makeup on. I showed up in khakis and a black shirt, and the commander informed me that I was just a whore. And I was there for nothing but attention. And so here's the thing. I'm all for, like, I get it's a male-dominated field. But the minute you tell me I can't, like, I'm just there for attention after I have my fucking degree, this was, like, my dream. Like, I was willing to bust my fucking ass. You're a piece of shit.
He was just saying that to get to you.
No. So he actually, so it was that one instance. So that was my very first day I showed up. He said that to me. A few days after that, because I had to wear like civilian clothes. So I was wearing like straight up like my husband's like baggy pants, trying to hide any sort of like curve I had. And he would still be like, I hate seeing you in these clothes. Like, you're just here for attention, blah, blah, blah. I'm over here like, oh, it got worse. Because then he would go up on this, like, fucking, like, TV screen and do, like, this live and be like, I know you females think I don't care about you. I said, ain't no man who ain't sexist saying that shit.
Yeah, there are...
He was sexist as fuck.
A lot of the older men in that profession are definitely not... I don't want to say not accepting of females working there. They just don't think that they should.
And that's the thing. So then I was like, I need to prove my point. I need to prove that I can like have this job. Like I'm worth, like I just got very like self-low. Like I got less on my self-worth. So I was like, I would out PT these motherfuckers, like kill them in legs and still be able to like outdo pull-up. Like I just like would smoke these motherfuckers in PT. I gained some respect, and it's just like from him, like I got such a bad vibe. I would have loved the job, but like they were still like, oh, you don't want to like PT them too hard and blah, blah, blah. They're going to get offended. And I'm just like, I should have went to fucking Housedale when I was hired there. See,
that's where I thought you went.
I should have went to Housedale. I would have probably have loved Housedale because I missed the adrenaline. I missed this. I missed swearing. I missed like, because we were a fucking strict county jail. Mm-hmm. We are fucking strict, and I loved that. I knew it wasn't going to be strict, but I knew I could still get away with like you know, some of the like harder ass shit that like we would do.
Yeah, state's a whole different animal.
And it is, but I'm great. But here's the thing. I have to look at long term. In that moment, it sucked. I didn't know why I took that job. I thought it was my dream job. But now long term, if I never took that dream job and the medical issues never happened, I wouldn't have my business. I'm grateful for where I'm at today. So that's the way I have to look at it. I think it's so different. It's so fucking different. I miss our county jail. I wish I never went upstate.
Fuck that old commander. He's probably bitter because he's going home fucking this fat pig of a wife.
Like, it just... But here's the thing. After I was no longer working there and someone else was no longer working there, I got with someone pretty high up in that facility. And he would always be like, yo, you were such a good worker. I would be like, sir, yes, sir.
He wasn't bitter because he was fucking his old pig of a wife. He was bitter because not even his old pig of a wife would fuck him.
I believe it. No, I believe it. He was just nasty. Every single fucking thing was nasty about this man. His vibe, I honestly thought he was the janitor the way he talked to me. I said, ain't no way it's someone with that title's disrespecting someone like me.
I just had a thought, speaking of old pigs. So, you're into fucking women. Would you fuck a granny with the old granny hangers?
Probably because I like older women.
But no. I'm not talking older women.
Oh.
I'm talking granny.
Oh, so like the hanging baskets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their butt sags.
Okay, but I probably would because it would be a vibe in the moment.
Like 75.
Yeah, but like, so in the moment after a few of these, like I would.
They can't do anything other than lay there, or else you'll dislocate their arthritic elbows.
But like, I feel like it would be a vibe. Like, just like, you gotta try it. You never know unless you try.
I just feel like it'd be something. That's one of those things you do just for the story.
Okay, but here's the thing: the best man absolutely. So you fucked older women. The best man that I have probably had. There was someone who may have been like over 30 something years older than me, and we had great sex. Well, have you ever went over 30 years older than you? I think we were 33 years apart.
It wasn't over 30.
How old?
It was 25.
Okay, I was like, the best has been 21 years older.
That's just the thing with older dudes, though, because younger dudes don't know how to have sex.
But like, some of you guys,
you got experience.
But that's the thing. Older guys, like, they don't know the kinky shit, and they get weirded out when I'm like spit in my mouth and like
shit on my chest. Fucking yeah. Yeah. You ever heard of the Alaskan pipeline?
Yep. Yes.
What's that?
You shit in a condom.
You shit in a condom, freeze it, and fuck them with the shit frozen condom.
That'll make some great OF content.
Or a blumpkin.
Oh.
Yeah. You know all of these, I bet, Jeremy. He's like, I've been on Urban Dictionary before.
I love that.
Urban Dictionary is fucking wild when it comes to sex.
You know
terms.
what Dutch Rider is? No. When you lay on your hand until it falls asleep and then you jerk off with it. It's like a stranger.
I've done that.
You have?
Yeah, it's not great. You don't
feel like you couldn't grip it.
Yeah, you don't know how hard you're squeezing. So you're just like limply doing it and you're like, so you watch and like have you ever watched your dick as you're jerking off?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's sad.
Some guy sent me a video of him jerking off, and I get more turned on by tits than like you jerking me. Jerking.
Yeah, dicks aren't good looking at all.
And then he's over here blowing a fucking load in a shower. And I'm just like, and then I gotta make up a lie, so I'm like, oh, fuck me now. As I'm over here doing fucking a million things at once, I'm like, why the fuck did he text me all this? Waste my fucking time.
Have you ever came too fast jerking off and disappointed only yourself? Those oh shit moments. It's just so sad. I've been jerking off before and I'm like, damn, already? Really?
Okay, so came too quick with a female, you're like, oh.
Well, no, if you come too quick with a female, you got some comebacks. You're like, oh, your pussy's just so good that I came too fast. It's a compliment to you. But if you're doing it to yourself, it's like, I'm just sad, I guess. Damn.
You barely get through the intro of the porn. And it's like, fuck, I haven't even gotten through the blowjob yet.
I came before the sex started, dog. They're still acting.
We're establishing the plot. I'm like, oh, that's not for me.
Yeah. She's scrubbing the floor, and I'm just like, blew it already. And then you got to sadly close your tabs and clear your history.
But so here's the thing: I scroll through my porn.
Well, yeah, but you still got to clear your history.
I don't clear none. I'm single.
Yeah,
listen, Pornhub.
I'm so over Pornhub.
Are you pulling up Pornhub right now?
Listen, right there, Pornhub. I just clicked on my recently searched.
I actually
Nice.
bought a year subscription to
Xvideos. Ghetto Pornhub?
No, like, it was very high quality shit.
Oh, okay.
Xvideos is not as good as Pornhub.
I don't even care.
It might have been a different...
Or is it XNXX?
That's my shit.
Is
I
my
love that.
go-to.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my shit. I'm over here.
Do you know who told me about that?
I love it. Dude, how the fuck do I... No, but that's my problem. So I went on an insane, like, porn, like, binge the other day. And it started out with, like, my typical, like, thick, like, you know, BBWs.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into some rough shit. And I'm just having the time of my fucking life by myself. And I'm just like, I called up my friend. I was like, yo, guess what I did last night? He's like, was it the same thing I did? And he's like, I said, yo, fucking porn in the time of your life. He's like, oh, fuck yeah. And he's like, why are you such a bro? Because, like, we were out at the bar the other day. I'm with, like, some of my girls also.
My girls.
I put my arm around this man. I go, we're going to scope out this place. And when I say we have picked every single same female that we would take home. Well, that like, we would, like, individually take home. And then we fist pumped it after this. And my friend's like, did you guys just bro over that? I was like, yeah. And he's like, she's like, Emily. I was like, yo. I was like, that's why I think I get along with guys better, because I'm 100% a guy.
Yeah, but like a weird guy.
A weird guy.
Yeah. Have you ever watched porn for way too long and it makes you uncomfortable?
Yeah, I'm over here like,
where you're
Emily,
like
have you
2 hours in and you're
absolutely.
just like, I might have a problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, when you have to, that's my problem, because I always have to click like the next, because I watch them all. I'm over here like, shit, I have seen every single fucking, like, everything of this. And I'm over here like, maybe if I change one word, something different. And I'm over here like, shit, I've watched every single fucking thing.
Because there's already an algorithm that already knows you.
Yeah,
it knows what you want to see.
Absolutely. Like, it knows damn well who my favorite porn stars are. Like, I don't know.
Who's your number one favorite porn star?
Right now I'm always on like a Sarah J kick.
Dude, since childhood, I've loved that bitch.
Just because,
she
can give me like the MILF aspects, and she like does it all. She does the lesbian. She does the I'm just like,
yeah. I think
Love
she's
it.
probably like the third or fourth porn star I jerked off to.
like, she's just definitely
Number
she does
one,
it.
the first porn star I ever jerked off to was Gianna Michaels.
Why do I not? Would I like her?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, I'm
Is
gonna.
it weird that I don't have a favorite at all?
You don't have a favorite porn star?
No.
Really?
It's different almost every single
I
time.
don't have.
Are you like
favorite either.
are you guys like big category guys?
Yeah.
You're like, I
Like
want
big
to
tits?
see the new shit that's happening in this area.
Yeah, and then, like, whenever I see a body that I like, I'm
Mhm.
like, yep, that's it.
I-
That's what I'm gonna do.
Mine.
I've even seen guy porn stars that I'm like, I enjoy watching this man because
I don't like dicks, but there's this one guy. It was like Steven something. I was just watching him. But I don't like dicks, but like I like him because I know he fucks good.
yeah, that's
Like,
right.
he
They look
fucks-
like they're enjoying his dick.
Like, that's who
It doesn't seem fake.
I know. Like, I'll have to. Oh, right there. There's his name, of course. Steve Ricks. Wait, Steve Ricks. I am like, okay. Yeah, so I weirdly like had a weird like kink for him, and I don't search up men, but like the women, I'm like, he always picks right busty women. I'm
Are
like,
you
yeah.
familiar with Angela White?
Yes.
Jeremy, yes.
Yes, I am.
She's good. And she's Australian.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Okay.
There's something about Australian women.
Yo, they just nasty.
I think they're just built hotter in Australia.
Listen, I live on fucking McDonald's. We ain't fucking built hot over here.
Australia's just died America. They got McDonald's too.
Yeah, but they probably know not to eat it as much as we do. We're like, oh yeah, fucking yeah. Don't worry, I'll get 2 boxes of fucking tacos for us 4.
That's only 3 tacos each.
That's 24 tacos.
That's
How many have we?
No, 20, because 4 to your family.
Oh, I gave 4.
Yeah, 20. 5 each.
Yeah, 5 each.
I didn't have 5. I only had 3.
They're little piddly dollar tacos. They weren't.
Okay.
They weren't them big chonkers.
They weren't.
Have you ever gotten a quesarito from Sheetz?
No, I have not.
Oh my
Remember?
God, those
God.
are like a newborn baby.
They're like this big around. It just.
No, because I try to eat healthy, but I know this podcast is gonna be a shit show. But at least I showed up sober, so I'm proud of myself.
Well, you showed up sober.
Yo, that bottle's like gone.
Yeah, it's no longer in the sober court.
The bottle's down my fucking throat. Listen,
Gross.
I was shoving fucking spinach dip down my throat earlier. Down my mouth.
Spinach dip.
Because I try to be a healthy bitch.
Ew.
I'm healthy.
Go on.
I've been eating salads for like
Spinach dip is good.
Yeah, I've been
spinach
eating-
artichoke dip.
Oh, yep.
That
Yeah.
shit's fire.
He's over here like spinach what? Greens.
Gross.
Ew.
Vegetables.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
I'll eat
he's-
vegetables, but the only vegetable I'll eat like onions and peppers and like green beans and corn.
Here's the thing: since you don't eat healthy at all, do you drink water?
I drink a shit ton of water.
Okay, I was like, I can only imagine what the fuck your cum tastes like.
Yeah, I
because
drink a
of-
shit ton.
Like,
I didn't used to drink a shit ton of water. That's a recent thing. Like the past couple months, I've been drinking a lot of water.
Okay, yeah, I like
Because
that.
most of what I was drinking was either energy drinks or soda.
Oh yeah, like the one time I lost 17 pounds on cheesecake diet because the only thing I ate was cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
I'm a whore for cheesecake.
I'll suck a dick for some cheesecake.
Hey,
you kidding
hey,
me?
Strawberry?
we should go to the Cheesecake Factory and just tear that shit
I'll
up.
come.
No,
I love Cheesecake Factory.
I've
Oh.
never been there.
it's expensive.
Brother.
But yo,
Let's fucking go.
You've never been to Cheesecake Factory?
There's one in
Where's the
Pittsburgh.
closest one?
Pittsburgh. Do you guys
Pittsburgh.
want to go? We can seriously plan
down.
like a whole like unhinged
down.
like field trip.
Yeah, that's
Then we
fine.
could do
I
some
love
social-
cheesecake.
Yeah, I'll take my
Experiments.
tits out.
At Cheesecake Factory, don't disrespect the cheesecake with your tits, madam. Cheesecake does not deserve to be sullied
So
by your
you're gonna
stank
take your
ways.
tits out. So you want to see how people react to your tits? Like, yeah.
You got little hairy nipples.
I have 3 nipples here.
What?
My baby daddy
Fucking-
had
yeah.
3 nipples.
Harry
Fucking
Styles
bump,
has 3
bump.
nipples.
Why do you have 2 lines across your stomach right now?
From fucking leaning over.
Oh, I don't.
From bad posture.
That is bad
I have
posture.
the worst posture of all
I have
time.
great
I'm
posture.
tall, so I like slouch.
Yeah. Do you have back problems already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because your
Lower
boobs are
back,
too big?
Fucking terrible. That
Yes,
shit's
because
shot.
his boobs are too big. It's because his back's 8 miles long.
I also have stretch marks from when I was heavier.
Me too. I got them here and I've got them under my arms.
I was damn near
I got-
300 pounds at one point. Now
Really?
I'm like 206 right now.
There's no way we are that close in weight.
I'm 206.
You were almost 300 pounds. Wow.
Look at some old pictures.
What was the
of me.
heaviest you were?
Your fucking graduation photo is my least favorite photo of myself.
What's the heaviest you've ever been?
Probably about 300 pounds.
Really?
Probably like 290.
Mine was like 285.
The heaviest I've
When
been
I
was.
stopped drinking pop like entirely, and I started drinking water. I lost 80 pounds in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only.
I lost weight like overnight. Like it's almost scary. Like the only thing I changed, I got my medical marijuana card.
It was as soon as I quit working at the jail, I just started fucking shedding weight.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. This is the heaviest I've ever been, but this is also like I've never had an ass like this before. No, but I'm being honest. So like right now I'm grateful because of my weight's going in like the right places, but I was starting to like tone up also.
The heaviest I ever was 260, and I'm only 5'10", so like, pudge boy. And that was
No, but you got a fat ass,
I
my
did. I
man.
had
His ass was fat.
I did. I had a donk.
He did. I was like, yo, you got donk. I was like, bend me over. Bend me over. No, don't bend me over. Please don't, ever. I'm like, bend over and let me slap that shit.
Yeah, no, I had way too much ass for a dude.
No, it was nice. Like, it was legit. Like, I'm over here like, yo, I wish my ass was as nice as yours.
I used to wear tight pants intentionally just to accentuate it.
And no, it was a vibe.
Yeah.
So when I worked at the jail, because I started out, I may have had a baby like 2 weeks prior to that. I was not cleared to work at the jail. I just started working.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 10-4. Anyways, because I was going nuts. I needed to work, yeah. And then I started at maybe 160. I dropped down to 130, and then I had to get a smaller uniform. Next thing you know, people were like, yo, Anthony's built! Yo, she got good! And then I got my tits done again, and they're like, and then you were the first person, you're like, did you get your tits done?
Yeah, it was noticeable.
Oh yeah, they're fucking
Is
noticeable.
that what he sounded like?
That's exactly what.
That's
I sound
exactly-
Like. Have you
he's
not
like,
heard
"Did
me
you
speak before? I get all squeaky.
When you talk about me, you get fucking squeaky.
Yeah, because you pissed me off.
I'm surprised. That's why I said it earlier to Ian. I said I'm surprised him and I have not started fighting on a fucking podcast yet.
Give it time. We're only 6 episodes in.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, y'all are gonna see a fucking you're gonna see a brother and sister fucking fight.
Year in, you're gonna start, and I'm just gonna take this thing and fucking hatchet throw.
Yeah,
it
and then next year we're gonna fucking throw.
Yeah.
Be like, what the? This is what I said.
We're at an hour and a half.
Again.
Alrighty.
That's crazy.
Damn, I didn't even fucking start fighting with Ian yet. Trying to come at me, you bitch ass. No, you trying to fucking come at me?
You think I won't beat the absolute fuck out of you?
Yo, man. Yeah, you think I can't throw down?
Bitch, you'll be more traumatized than you were before.
Fucking
I fight dirty.
Yeah.
I will jump over this counter and watch.
He'll fucking videotape it. Anyways, on that note, with these motherfuckers, thank you for watching another episode of Unhinged.
Episode. I can't wait to break your fucking knees.